fact that they try to shame them and now all of a sudden they're a loose bottom. When people meet us, right? Automatically, just based on what we present, they try to figure out who's the top, who's the bottom.
We want to talk about the glorification of trade. Y'all know how...
And the shaming of the bottom.
And the shaming of the bottom. We about to talk about y'all and paint these niggas. Let's talk about it.
You could simply say, well, I'm trying to give you some dick.
Okay, but are you a top?
I'm trying to give you some dick.
Oh, okay, then your ass ain't on time. What you thinking?
I'm just trying to give you something.
Welcome, YouTube, to another episode of the Gay Safe Space with
Kerry
and Pierre.
Guys, today we have quite an interesting topic to discuss. One of the things that we get asked a lot is about the top and bottom and the sexual roles that we play in our relationship. You know, that definitely sparked us into conversation a lot. And I mean, it's a lot of giggles for us, but... Right, but today we really want to examine what is a top and what is a bottom really, and how perceptions within the gay community sort of shape what that image looks like on both spectrums. And you know, we generally ask not to be judged and not to be labeled by members of the straight community.
We here doing the same damn thing.
You know, we... when you're talking about the kids, there's so much to unpack.
Yes, but that's the purpose. That's the purpose of this video. Is to shine a light on things that we do in our own community far as labels. Right. You know, we want to shine that light and just basically say, it is okay. You can be and do whatever you want to do. As long as your partner is cool with that and you can sleep good at night, that's all that matters. Live your life. And if you a power bottom, be a power bottom. If you a top, be a top. Or if you a feminine top, be a feminine top.
Hold on now, hold on.
Be you. And that's the purpose of this video today.
Hold the phone.
Hold it.
Typically sex cannot happen unless there's a top and there's a bottom. Like point blank period. Typically, of course, the top would be the one giving the dick, and the bottom would be the one receiving the dick. That's just how it goes, plain and simple. But let's talk about why it is that tops are generally given a pass in a lot of instances versus bottoms. They typically get the, I want to say the shitty end of the stick, but...
No point intended.
Shout
up, that's what we talking about. Look, you feeding into the
I'm not. I'm really not, but that was just kind of funny to me.
No, it was.
Right, but you know, like, they always get the short end of the stick when it comes to how they're treated. So let's just talk about it, right? Why do you think that tops get a pass, even when it comes to like body counts and stuff like that? It's viewed that, I mean, they're given dick, so there's no real change in their body because your dick don't change compared to what they
can.
I mean, not drastically compared to what they perceive when it comes to the bottoms, because that is a hole. And the circumference of it could change based on your sexual activity, just like a pussy.
Right.
So why do you think?
Well, it's crazy how us as in the gay community want to be so liberal and free and to our, you know, have our way, but then we do have a lot of what the, you know, straight community has, a lot of their rules, because when it comes to a heterosexual guy and a heterosexual woman, the woman, if she has slept with a lot of people, she's ran through, it's a whole thing. But the man, he can go and do whatever he wants to do, and he's praised about it. So it works the same way, unfortunately, in a lot of cases when it comes to the gay community. If you're a top, you're the one who's giving dick. But if you're a bottom and you're out here in these streets, then all of a sudden you a loose bottom, you all these other things.
But then that definitely leads to the next question as to where do the verse people fit in all of this? Because there's people who's legitimately versatile. They legitimately like getting their cheeks clapped. And they legitimately like slinging that dick.
Right.
So it's
Best
like
of both worlds.
right. So it's like within this conversation, like where do they stand? Because even, for example, the only time I necessarily see a lot of verse people get a bad rap, I think is when it comes to like pornography. So a lot of the creators, a lot of them come out initially as tops, right? And they're out there just power top, just running through numbers. It's a numbers game. Right. Collaboration after collaboration. And at some point, the money offered gets good enough for them to get their cheeks clapped on camera. And as soon as they give that whole up on camera, albeit they were doing it on the side or not off camera, that's not our business. Mm-hmm. But as soon as that happens, there come the hate train and there come the shame train.
I've never understood why people feel some kind of way. Because me personally, if I see a dude that's a porn star that's been topping all this time and then decides to bottom, long as the video fire, that's all I really care about.
Listen to me.
Like, what do you mean?
To be honest, to me, people are weird in that sense. So the fact that they try to shame them and now all of a sudden they're a loose bottom because they did one scene getting some dick on camera, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I definitely don't understand. But yeah, y'all, we definitely have to change that. Let people be people. At the end of the day, I feel like
they could evolve
you should
and they
be
could
comfortable
change.
with whatever you want to do. Like even, and another thing, tops, another, I guess, misconception within the gay community is that tops need to always be masculine and dominant, and that's it. Like, nah, y'all bottoms who, you know, like y'all tops to be just masculine, give that guy some grace. Let him, you know, if he have feminine traits about him, he shouldn't have to mask that because people have done that as a top. Like, they can't, they have to just be so, because some tops feel like they have to be so manly as if they not even gay. You know, like, bro, chill.
I mean, I think it's sort of a double-edged sword in the sense of, in a lot of cases, the dudes who are like sworn bottoms, they're typically the effeminate ones. Mm-hmm. And they typically have no interest in topping, like at all.
Which is cool.
In a lot of cases,
talking about feminine traits.
Like, I know, but I'm just saying, like, in some cases, it'll be like a mismatch to even like put them in that position because they don't want to be there, and it'll just be, I mean, I guess awkward in some cases.
Why would it be awkward?
Right. I'm just saying, just based on what they prefer.
Right.
You know, like
not a femtop.
No, I'm saying as the bottom, you know, getting the tops to experiment.
Oh.
I think based on how the roles are defined in some of the situations, it'll just be like really, I don't know, right? That's what I'm saying, like, you know, and this is weird because I have that perception as well, and I think to some degree you may as well, where we prejudge people based on how they look, right? So based on how someone looks, automatically they get categorized either as a top, a verse, or a bottom. So in being categorized based on how you look, I remember, so years ago, there was a guy who actually did that to me, and, you know, we met, he was interested, whatever, and he was so hell-bent and set in telling me I didn't look like a top and I didn't look like a bottom, so I was versatile. And that's what I was. And nothing else I said mattered because I looked versatile. And it was just so weird. I'm like, bro, what the fuck does versatile even look like?
Good night, sir.
Right? So, well, you know she ain't gone nowhere with me. Nowhere. Right? But I'm saying all that to say, like, why do you think it is like that? Why do you think just based on what people present, their sexual identity is almost predetermined.
I feel like that's just a natural human thing to do.
Okay.
Especially within the gay community. It's just automatically, something you may or may not think about. Like if you're attracted to somebody and you're gay, you're going to, especially if you're single, you're going to want to know, like, in the back of your mind, like, are they top, are they bottom, are they verse?
Right.
Their vibe is giving, this, because you want to know if that's going to work for you.
Right.
So
as far as the compatibility aspect.
Yeah.
But what about if it isn't even somebody that's within your reach to even pursue or even to have any sort of sexual interaction with?
Oh, yeah.
For example, like us, when people meet us, right? Automatically, just based on what we present, they try to figure out who's the top, who's the bottom, just based on our interaction and based on who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, even in those cases, child, they're not sleeping with any of us. Absolutely not.
Because they still gonna
but they still want to know.
You gotta look. If you watch somebody on TV,
and they still have a perception.
You may have a crush on.
Act.
You might be like, I wonder, what
right.
they're into.
Right.
It's a natural thing. So I don't feel like it's nothing too wrong with wondering. So, do you think a verse guy and a bottom can be in a closed relationship? And by closed, just them two, nobody else.
I think that is a little bit subjective, and it'll be a case-by-case basis. Definitely, yes, it could happen, but at what cost to either or. So, for example, a lot of verse people, they could switch on and off what they like and what they're into. So, for example, they could date a top and just be the bottom, and they're cool with that once they're sexually satisfied. Or they could date a bottom and they're cool with that and be sexually satisfied. What I've found in a lot of cases, the first guy who chooses to be the top, somewhere along the line, he be craving dick. he be remembering.
All facts.
He be remembering, and I think it's way more difficult for the guy who chooses that road to stay faithful and to be in a close situation than the one who chooses to be the bottom and have their cheeks clapped regularly.
Who's just a bottom.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't know what it is.
So we want to talk about the glorification of trade. Y'all know how...
And the shaming of the bottom.
And the shaming of the bottom. That's one of our main things, actually, we really wanted to talk about and just break that down because it really exists in our community. And far as like being a top, like what do you think some characteristics of a mask top that gays automatically want? Like when they see top, what do you think they see?
I mean, definitely when they see top, well, when they think top, in a lot of cases, they think masculinity, they think macho, they think man, they think dirtiness in some cases, because trade in a lot of cases would be those dirty ass niggas who do not fucking take a shower every day, and all they do is smoke and fuck.
Question, do white people call people trade, or is that just a black thing?
I don't know.
We need to ask.
We need to ask a white person.
Okay, white subscribers, please put that in the comments. Do you guys call
trade
your masculine tops trade? Let us know in the comments.
Just tops.
Or is they just tops?
Yeah, but on the point that you made as far as the glorification, it's crazy because even on my journey of, knowing who I was and knowing people and knowing where I stood on the spectrum, I've seen people pursue other people they perceive to be trade endlessly, trying to just fulfill that fantasy that they have of having this straight man or straight acting man who's just all top and all just everything without their booty hole being touched at all, at least not by them. So,
All right, somebody getting up in that hole, child. It ain't you, somebody.
but it's an obsession. People would spend their last dime in some cases to take care of a man simply because he is masculine presenting and he's trade just to say that they have that, which is crazy.
No, yeah.
Whereas on the other end, you meet bottoms who's well put together, have
Well put
everything
together.
together, low
Yeah.
mileage,
Yeah.
and everything, and just because of what they identify as, they're seen as
Less than.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
than the counterpart who really don't have anything going for themselves other than
Exactly.
just dick.
Right. And that's
So-
why a lot of people don't be comfortable with telling you what they into, because y'all be liking to throw stuff in motherfuckers' faces.
Facts.
So-
Facts. I don't know why it is that being a bottom is constantly used as a weapon.
Right.
They weaponize the word bottom or
Right.
power bottom or
So bad.
loose bottom.
Right.
They
love
weaponize. They weaponize.
He must be a
it.
bottom. He must be.
Yeah, and every time there's
something to
some-
say.
Every time a disagreement ensues or something happens, bam, automatically you're a loose bottom. You're a pig bottom.
Right.
You're something. You're a shitty bottom. You be
Right.
painting niggas. Like,
And that's the other thing. I'm glad you segued into that.
right.
We about to talk about y'all and paint these niggas. Let's talk about it.
Oh, you know your body? Oh, I know my body? Oh, I know my body?
If you don't go take your ass in that bathroom and fleet that shit out,
I know my body, girl. I could eat. I know my body.
let's talk about it.
Y'all, it is the year of 2023.
I am so tired of y'all.
Like,
I'm tired of y'all shaming these bottoms. Like, first of all, bottoms, y'all gotta watch these niggas y'all fucking at the end of the day. Because any nigga that's gonna run and tell somebody you paint whatever it is. I remember when I found out that word, by the way.
what painted
Yes,
one?
I'm gonna tell you in a minute. But back to my point. Y'all gotta watch who y'all fuck. Cause if you play in a hole, there's a chance something may happen.
Listen.
Now it may not be a lot.
It's
it may
a
be a
booty
little.
hole.
It's a booty hole.
It's a booty hole.
So
So,
why are you picking the wrong people that's gonna go and run their mouth like no? Don't do it. And y'all niggas that's topping, keep your mouth closed.
I mean, in the same bread, though, painting is never okay.
Painting is never okay.
Because
I don't understand how
we
you
didn't
even-
come here for that. We did not come here for that.
Let's be clear.
While I respect, I know my body, bitch. Painting is not okay because,
Right.
darling,
I've definitely been painted before in my life,
Sure.
and it was a experience.
I do not even want to remember the multiple times I've been painted.
It was an experience I don't ever want to remember. It was just I forgot I painted twice.
I painted twice? Well, I got painted a lot. But, I mean, it is what it is, but let's
Lord.
change that. There is enema, there is
Yes,
water
clean
bottles,
that whole
there
shit.
is the fucking faucet for your shower, to be that whole hydro cleanse. There is so many options. There is pure. I mean, there's so much options.
But let me tell you about the story about how I found out what pain was.
Yeah.
So it was this meme going around of Michael Jackson leaving like a party, and he was like this. Or no, he wasn't leaving a party. He was leaving a building, and I guess the paparazzi was shooting, so he was
Right.
like this. And then the caption said, "Me leaving out the party in Atlanta after I done painted the whole room." And I was like, what do painted mean? Like, I want to know. So I went and asked the dude on Instagram who wrote it. I DM him. I'm like, what does painted mean? Because I couldn't figure it out. Like, the comments was not answering
'Cause they already
my
knew.
question.
Right.
So he was like, that mean when you shit on a dick. And I was like, okay, now I know.
I think I just... When did I find out?
I just thought that story was so funny because I didn't know it was a word until I saw
Yeah.
that meme. That shit was funny as hell.
I can't remember when I found out what painting was. I think I just found out from my friends in conversation, to be honest. I think so, yeah.
Another thing I wanted to talk about is, because I think we kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier in the video, but feminine tops. You know, let's talk about it.
A lot of them.
Matter of fact, let's talk about feminine tops and feminine bottoms.
Masculine bottoms.
Oh yeah, and masculine bottoms. As two, I guess, what would we be classified? I think I'm like mass with some hint. I have my feminine ways, but far as like what I have been attracted to in the past, it has been primarily it was masculine, and then it switched to masculine and feminine when it comes to what I actually like. And I remember somebody I had dated, I remember I had told him about somebody else I had messed with, and he was feminine, and the guy was like, oh wow, I can't believe you messed with a feminine guy. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? But hey, you know, there are a lot of gays that feel a lot of masculine gays out there that feel like they cannot and don't want to mess with any, I guess, feminine.
But I mean, isn't that the whole premise of mask for mask?
Mm-hmm.
Because again, within there is toxic masculinity in gay culture.
Ooh, let's talk about it, child.
Because in a lot of cases where they have the no fats, no femmes, mask for mask, that of course is exclusive, and that of course promotes toxicity within the culture, because at the end of the day, you definitely exclude people. I understand preferences now. I get it. Mm-hmm. I get preferences 100%, but at the end of the day, you're literally Xing out an entire section of the community. And yeah, so people be on the whole no fats, no femmes, no feminine guys, and they're single and miserable, whereas the feminine guy is the one that's going to take care of them. That's the guy they actually need in their life,
right,
to really put them on the next level. But they're sleeping on their blessing. They're missing out. They're missing out. And it's the same thing when it comes to like feminine tops. Like, so I don't see why people be so, oh my God, you're feminine, it can't be a top. Bitch, I got a big dick and I'ma use it.
Right.
So, why not? So I really have no issue with those, but a lot of people do. Like, if you're feminine, some guys be walking around with their purses. Why do you think some of the transsexuals keep their penises? Because they know it is desirable.
It is desirable.
And it's a hot commodity because...
And a lot of the times when they do the surgery,
right,
the people that were fucking with them,
their numbers go down.
Their numbers go down because
now you're like every other woman.
Yeah.
But having a dick and having titties and the wig and the nails and everything,
the whole thing,
it works well for a lot of guys because that is what they like and that's what they're attracted to. So what is the shame? Like, nobody gets to define what you're attracted to and what you're into.
Right.
And if they do, that shows a lot about them, not you. You keep doing what you gotta do, because without their opinion, who cares? You like what you like, and you get to exercise that as a grown-ass person.
Period. Your body, your choice.
Serious.
Now, to close this video out, y'all, again, this video was made just to shine a light on our community and some of the
prejudices.
Yes, is a lot of, what do they say in the straight community? Double standards.
Hypocrisy.
A lot of hypocrisy. It's a lot of that going on in our own community, and it's up to us to change it, you know, and we can do that by just, you know,
have an open dialogue.
That's it. You know, if you want to try some shit, try some shit.
People leave people alone. Like, damn.
Y'all mass tops. If you want to pop some pussy, pop that boy pussy in a circle. Listen, me and baby dancing now.
You better get a hold, eating and clap. Like, who's to tell you not to? Who's to tell you not to?
Exactly.
You decide, because I mean, as I said before, like, taking dick is a superpower. And if you possess it, bitch, use that shit.
Live your life.
Who's to tell you can't? No matter if you're feminine or masculine or you're whatever, you're bisexual. It doesn't matter what you are. If you like getting your ass clapped, get it clapped.
Then you do. Shit, it's 2023.
Who cares?
Get with it or get lost. But yes, y'all, tell us what y'all think about this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us some of y'all stories that y'all done had, in y'all past with mask
Tell us
tops.
if y'all was painted before.
Tell us if you was painted before. Tell us if you've been, I want to say it's not catfish, but top fished.
Ooh,
where
top fish.
he was a top
For you. But bottom for
But
somebody
he
else.
bottom for something. That's what we should have talked about.
Ooh, I mean, we're
Top
talking about
fish.
it right now. We're talking about it right now.
Put it to an end.
But you see, again,
niggas verse.
But hold on. Is it top fishing though? Because for example, right, when you meet some people, you know exactly what you want from them. So you don't have to necessarily disclose that you're versatile or you like something else.
Well, then that's what you should say. You
But
shouldn't
hold on.
lie.
No, but I don't think it's a lie necessarily.
Now, how would you answer to make it not a lie? Are you a top?
Listen.
What?
Listen.
No, I'm asking. What would you
Yeah,
say?
so for example, if you didn't want to answer, you could simply say, well, I'm trying to give you some dick.
Okay, but are you a top?
I'm trying to give you some dick.
Oh, okay. Then your ass ain't on time. What you
You see, you just did it.
No, your
You
ass.
just did it, yo.
No, what can't he say? The lies. The lies.
Toxic masculinity. Prime example. Look at the bullshit. I say I'm trying to give you some dick. It doesn't matter what I am. I'm trying to give you some dick because that's what I want
No,
from
because
you.
if I'm trying to be in a relationship.
No,
with
this
you,
is just a...
a lot of these people who be getting top fish be people in whole relationships.
Right. So,
I've heard it time and time again.
okay, but that's the whole thing.
So you're in a relationship with this person and they're asking you at the beginning, what are you?
No, that don't even sound right. Because baby, we need to cross those bridges before we get here. Oh, we in a relationship, I don't know what you are.
But then that's going back to why dudes top fish.
So
I don't even know if that's a word, but we make it a
you
word
made that shit
today.
up. So you're trying to tell me they pretended to be a top and got into a relationship knowing they were pretending, knowing that they like dick? And they're really not a top?
Yeah. Y'all put in the comments the people who have been in relationships and have been top fished. Where a guy has told you, sworn up and down that he's a top, and then, like a thief in the night, turns into a bottom. Or you hear he was fucking, getting fucked by somebody else. Put it, drop that in the comments. We want to know. Do it.
I want to know.
Do it. I want to know. But like I was saying before, because we was trying to wrap up and then we just went off into top fishing.
I'm just saying, right? People should be given a chance without being labeled as one thing or the next to know what they want from you when they meet you. Some people meet you and all they want to do is fuck you. They want that booty hole. And they may meet somebody else and they want to get some dick from them.
But that's a different
They
scenario.
shouldn't- yeah,
I'm
but
talking
they-
about you
I
talking
know,
about single
but-
people.
Yeah, of course, but I'm saying they shouldn't have to necessarily disclose that they like dick or they like ass if they know
Agreed.
specifically what they want from
They're
you.
not together, so agree.
Right, this is a fuck.
But I'm talking about people who are in relationships.
Child, I don't know why you'd even waste your time like that. Why would you waste your time like that? Because baby, you're gonna cheat. You're gonna cheat.
They
You're
do
gonna
it for
cheat
whatever-
because at
whatever
the end of the
reason.
day, as I said, if you're pretending to be a top at some point, that booty hole gonna start to scratch. It's gonna scratch
It's
because
gonna
it's
start
gonna
quivering.
remember. It's gonna start quivering. Because you're gonna remember the feeling of that G spot getting massaged.
That force is okay.
Anyway, y'all, this was lovely.
This was awesome. And y'all, like I said a little earlier,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
like, comment, subscribe,
Share this with your friends.
share with your friends.
And drop some comments in the comment section.
Yes.
Tell us what y'all think. We do respond to comments. It may take us a little bit sometimes because it's a lot, but we get to it.
And before we let you go, we are going to put in some clips of our fitness event. You know, we have the Fit Safe Space. That is our passion project.
Yes, which has been going very well.
Which has been awesome. We just had our 1-year anniversary last month, and we had a great turnout. And we had our event, a week ago? And now we're about to have our next one next
Saturday,
week. So
on the 25th. So if you're in Fort Lauderdale, at Holiday Park in Fort Lauderdale, if you're in Miami or West Palm Beach, anywhere in South Florida, you're invited. It's a free event.
yes.
Right? And it's going to be on the 25th of March at
Yes.
Holiday Park. Come find us. Follow IG at Kerry and Pierre if you can. Send us a message. Let us know you're coming.
And our fitness IG at the Fit Safe Space. And y'all, what we stand on with our Fit Safe Space, it's just a place where you go to work out, you go to twerk, you can do it all. I say it all the time.
It's a gay it's a gay safe space.
It is.
So,
and you know you ain't gotta give Trey. You know how we talking about these labels right now. You ain't gotta give Trey 24/7. You come to the Fit Safe Space and you can pop that boy Bussy up in there all you want. So we gonna put some clips of our past Fit Safe Space workouts coming on next. So stick around and we'll see y'all next time.
all right.
Deuces.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Peace.
Peace.
Is y'all ready? All right, y'all turned down. That's okay. We gonna turn you up this morning because we just getting started. Hey, 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 hey. This is the numbers game, and when I say 1, I want y'all to clap on 1. Everybody clap. 1. On 2, I'ma want you to do a squat. On 2. 2. All right. 3, I want you to jump in the air. 3. 3. And 4, I want you to give me a 360 turn. 4. 4. All right, y'all pay attention so good. Y'all pay attention so good, and y'all looking good. All right, so do y'all understand? Make some noise. Wait, hold on, do y'all understand? Make some noise. All right, let's go. All right, 1. 4. 4. 2. 2. 2. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 3. Try not to spill your water. Let's go. Let's go. Run. Let's go. Pour it in there. Run back. Run. Let's go. Let's go. Let's 7.
Oh, yeah, they definitely have more.
Oh, they have one?
Yeah.
Looks like blue is the winner!
Y'all gotta be here. This is one of the best fit spaces ever to come to. You got KJ and Pierre. They're gonna make sure you get it in. You're gonna feel good afterwards. You're gonna look good afterwards. And you're gonna go out and win.
Get off the table, get your ass out here.
Cause
Period.
You want that flat tummy, you want to laugh, come to the fit safe space, trust me, doing this, it comes out of day.